Yo, testing, testing. Can you hear me? Yo, testing, testing. Can you hear me? Yo, testing, testing. Can you hear me? God, what the fuck? Is that the suppression? Yo, testing, testing. What's it like now? Yo, testing, testing. What's it like now? Oh, much better. Oh, better. Yo, testing, testing. Better. This, this, not on that. What's going on, everybody? I hope you all are having This is a very unique play with some amazing stock routes that allow you to run different variations of the same play. It's all game. Almost all game. Scatter in the wind. I am Scattering Karen. Let's get right into it. 3 favorite ways to set it up. Let's get ready to do it. We're just gonna knock it out really quick. What's going on, everybody? I hope you all are having the best possible Wednesday. What's going on, everybody? It's Goose here. I hope you all are having the best possible Wednesday. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down my favorite play in the game, and that's Y option wheel. This play is super unique and has some amazing stock routes that allows you to run a different variation of it almost all game. What's going on, everybody? It's Goose here. In this video, What's going on, everybody? It's Goose here. I hope everyone's having a great day. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down my personal favorite play in the game, and that's Y option wheel out of the U trips formation, aka Y off trips Pats in the New England Patriots playbook. This play is super unique and has some amazing stock routes that allows you to run a different variation of it almost all game. I'm going to give you guys my 3 favorite ways to set it up. Let's get right into it. All right, so this is how the play looks stock, and honestly, it's not the worst play to just snap and run, but that's not how we're going to run it today. My first favorite. All right, so this is how the play looks stock, and you can see there's a couple things that stand out. First, the running back wheel. Just one of the best wheel routes in the whole game. The way everything aligns and the way you can push zones away from it, it beats man coverage. I'm sure you guys all know about wheel routes in Madden 22. If you like throwing them, this one's going to be one of your absolute favorites. It is for me. And again, this stock post. This is 2 routes here that you don't find too often in a formation like this, like a trips type formation. And to have them both stock, meaning you don't have any hot routes needed. All right, so the first of the 3 plays I'm going to show you is very simple, very basic. This is what the play looks like stock. What we're going to do here is we're going to put RB, or R1, a right bumper, on a flat, and we're going to motion him over, and we're going to put our tight end on an out route, all right? So this is what it looks like. And I would usually snap it while he's still motioning, about when he gets to the solo receiver. And this is just a very basic, your first read is the tight end. If they're in man coverage, the out route will do pretty good against it. you basically have a high-low with the tight end and the post, and then you have the flat motioned over, clearing out zones for the wheel on the left. So usually you're going to be, seeing if your tight end's open and then making the read between, who the user guards between the wheel and the post. So I'll just run that here. Obviously, I can't, user and run the play to show you guys how, give you guys a great example of it, but you can see, you guys understand that. That's not a very difficult thing to, have to understand. But this is just a bread and butter play for me. Absolutely love this play. This post route is super good. It beats man coverage amazing, and it's just going to be really solid for you. All right, so the first setup I'm going to show you guys is super simple. This is a bread and butter play for me. I go to this all the time. As you know, beginning of the game, I'm just trying to get started, see what the defense is putting out there, and I know this will be a consistent, safe play for me to go to. So what we're going to do, this is what the play looks like stock. We're going to put our solo receiver, our square, on a flat route. We're going to put our tight end on a curl, and we're going to put our slot receiver on a hitch, and our outside receiver on a zig route. So this is exactly what it looks like. This is a great spacing concept, both sides of the field. You are opening up or spreading out the zones to the boundaries and leaving your hitches and your wheels to kind of fit in between those short seam vertical hook areas, if that makes sense. All right, so your first read is the wheel route, pretty much always on this play. And the user will be very attracted to that route. So a lot of times that'll be taken away. That's why we have this hitch curl to the right and we make the read between those. So first read is the wheel route. It's very easily open in between those zones. Very nice. That is going to be the route you throw the most, assuming the user does not guard it, because it is the best route on the field. So I'll run that again, and I'll throw the hitch, which is, the next route I'll throw the most. Because that just fits in there really easy. They go to take away the wheel, bam, just hit that hitch, get 10 yards. Easy. And then we'll throw the curl here. Just just easy. Obviously, the wheel was up in there, but I can't user everything and make reads at the same time. I'm just showing you the progression I go through. So that was setup number one. Let's get into the next one. Let's start over. What's going on, everybody? It's Goose here. What's going on, everybody? It's Goose here, and today, what's going on, everybody? It's Goose here. I hope everyone's having a great day. In this video, I'm going to show you guys my personal favorite play in the game, and that is Y option wheel out of the Y off trips Pats formation in the New England Patriots playbook. This formation could also be called U trips. You'll hear me refer to it as that a lot. Today I'm going to give you 3 of my favorite setups out of this Y option wheel that require no extra hot routes and will also allow you to dot your opponent down the field. Let's get right into it. All right, so we're here in this Y off trips Pats, and we're going to pick Y option wheel, obviously. And all of our route combos are going to be based around one particular route on this play, and that is the running back wheel route. If you guys know Madden 22 at all, it is basically just a wheel route simulator. That's all it is. Wheel routes are the best routes in the game, and this is my favorite one to use in the game. There's no zone that will cover it at all, and there is one very specific way to man it up that'll cover it, which I go over in my previous video. Go check it out if you're having trouble with wheel routes. But for now, I'm going to show you how I like to use them on offense. So the first setup, super simple. This is the bread and butter of my offense right here. What we're going to do is we're going to put square on a flat. All right. We're going to put our tight end on a curl. We're going to hitch our slot receiver. And we're going to put Davante Adams on a zig route on the outside. All right. And this is a really solid spacing concept to the right here. Our first read is going to be the wheel route, always. See if the user goes after it. If they don't, it will be open, period. That's how good they are. It will be open. The man coverage won't play it unless you do what I tell you in the last video. And there's no zone that will play it. So first read's always the wheel. If their user doesn't go right to it, boom, we're hitting that wheel every time. All right, you got to stay disciplined with that read. If the user does take it away, then what we're going to do is we're going to make a really simple read to the right side with our curl and our hitch. And sometimes the zig route will be open instead. It's not complicated. It's really easy. So I'll show you right here. Boom, wheel. Obviously, I can't user and run the play at the same time, so I can't give you guys a great realistic example of it. But, you get the gist. Here, we're going to make a read that would be, say the user took away our wheel. Boom, we hit the hitch. We look one way, second reads the hitch, slash the curl, whichever one's open. Here we will just show you what it looks like to throw the curl. I'm sure you can imagine it, but, bam, right there. So super simple 3-route read. Just, get a feel for the defense. All right, so the second route combo I'm going to show you guys is going to involve a little bit of motion. So we're going to put our R1 or right bumper wide receiver on a flat route, and then we're going to motion him over. We do that before we motion because now he's an outside wide receiver and can't go on a flat route. So we flat route, then we motion, and we're going to put our tight end on an out route. Super simple. Just 2 hot routes and a motion, and we're just going to snap this. And again, first read, wheel, bam. If it's not usered, hit it every time. We don't ever want to miss that read. That is what, that's what all of these route combos are circulating around. So say the user takes it away. Then we have our little high-low on the right with our tight end out route and our post, all right? So, and you can also hit this post before it gets to the zone drop. So even if they have a zone out there, then just hit it before it gets there. Both the out route and the post are going to do a really good job of beating zone coverage. So you really have 3 man-beating routes on this play with the tight end out route, the solo wide receiver post, and the running back wheel. All right, so if you see man coverage, it doesn't look like a play that would necessarily cook man coverage, but it does. All right, so the last route combo I'm going to show you guys. All right, so the last route combo I'm going to show you guys is another great variation of it. And this one also is a match beater. So if you're having trouble with match, love this play. We're gonna do the same thing we did on the previous setup, where we put our R1 receiver on a flat and we motion him over. Now we're gonna streak our tight end and we're going to drag our outside wide receiver. So it's gonna look just like this. All right. So what this is gonna do is, if they're in match, the outside drag is going to get matched by the outside quarter, and the quarter is going to follow him in, just turn into man coverage. Pretty simple. And that's going to leave the post wide open to the deep right part of the field. So as always, our first read will be the wheel route, which will be open if they don't user it. All right. And then our second read is going to be the post / drag. These are kind of going to get open at the same time if they are open. And, oh, I completely set up the wrong route combo there. I just totally forgot to streak my tight end and drag my wide receiver. So let's do that here. Boom, like this. The post and drag will kind of get open at the same time if they are. So there, as you can see, just wide open versus match. Absolutely kills it. That's what it looks like against man coverage too, if you wanted to see. And if I run something, I'm going to run not match here. Let's do, let's just do this, something like that. Doesn't really matter. I just want to run like a cover 3 here so I can show you what the drag will look like when it gets open. We're going to do this. And you can kind of see just down low across the field. If they use the post, I'm going to go to that drag a lot. So those are my 3 favorite ways to run this play. I always encourage you to not just take what I give you, but get creative with it. Hop in practice mode and figure out what route combos you like and you can have a good time reading. All right, so those are my 3 favorite ways to run Y option wheel. I hope. All right, so those are my 3 favorite plays. All right, so those are my 3 favorite ways to run Y option wheel. I hope this helped you, but I also strongly encourage you to not just copy what I do, but put your own twist on every play and every formation you run and find what works best for you. Hop in the lab and work on it, and don't just copy what the best players are doing, but find what works the absolute best for you. I just said the same thing twice. What am I doing? All right, so those are my 3 favorite ways to run Y option wheel. I hope this video helped you guys out, but I also strongly encourage you to not just copy what I'm doing, but hop in practice mode or hop in a game and freestyle a little bit and find what works best for you. This is that's goes for all formations, not just this. Never just copy what someone did. Obviously, if that can work, but it's way better if you can put your own twist on something and show someone something that they're not used to seeing. So I will catch you guys in the next video. Have a good one. If this video ends up helping you out, please let me know by leaving a like, hitting the sub, and turning on the notification bell so you get first dibs every time I drop a video just like this one. Let's get right into it. If this video ends up helping you guys out, please let me know by dropping a like, hitting the sub, and turning on the notification bell so you get first dibs every time I drop a video just like this one. Scatter and no end. Here. What's going on, everybody? It's Goose here. And today, what's going on, everybody? It's Goose here. I hope everyone's having a great day. In this video, I'm going to show you guys my personal favorite play in the game. That is Y option wheel out of the Y off trips pass formation in the New England Patriots playbook. This formation could also be called U trips. You hear me refer to it as that a lot. Then I'm going to give you 3 of my favorite setups out of this Y option wheel that require no extra hot routes and will also allow you to dot your opponent down. Let's get right into it. That's it. Holy shit. I knew that was good enough for